This is the last video for data cleaning in Qualtrics or in Jamovi with our Qualtrics data. So we just need to check our Qualtrics created scores. If you had a score that was supposed to be created using multiple variables, you were supposed to set it up in Qualtrics. So you need to make sure that you have that variable. And it's going to look something like this, or it might have the name that you gave it if you gave it a name. So this is actually attractiveness for this group. And so I'm going to change this to Qualtrics generated score. And it's going to come before, if you have these, it's going to come before these FL columns. It'll be after your other ones. And it should be continuous because it's a score. So we'll leave that there. But what you're going to want to do is you'll need to check and make sure that it calculated scores correctly. And that's really going to depend on your group. So what you'll have to do is actually just look at your Qualtrics and make sure that you set it up to reverse score your variables. And so that is something that you can look through. You can, eyeball and make sure that it was done correctly. You could actually insert. So I'm going to right click here and I'm going to insert add variable. I'm going to insert a variable that's computed here. And I could add together all of these variables and make sure that they all add together to get what you're supposed to get. But again, that's only going to work if you set up these variables to reverse score appropriately in Qualtrics. So some of you don't have reverse scoring, that makes it a lot easier, but you just want to go through a process of just exploring your data and seeing what happens with it. So just for this video, I really just wanted to demonstrate that you should check that you have a total score. If you do not have a total score, then you can go back to the last video, which is on the complicated way to calculate a categorical independent variable, and you can use that process for creating a total score. And then there's also a total score video as well. So then you are now done with your data cleaning. So you should have usable variables that you can now analyze. The final step is that you need to save, and really you should save it at every step where you want to make sure that you don't lose your work, but you're just going to go to the menu and then save, and you'll just want to save it to your files and make sure that you have it somewhere. If you're on the lab computer, save it to the lab computer and then just make sure that you have it accessible to you. So email it to yourself, add it to your shared Google Drive, whatever you're going to do. Okay. So that is the end of data cleaning. And again, you can refer back to the written guide if that is easier for you.